Year 6. Today I'm going to be talking you through your home learning for next week. That's your home learning for week commencing the 27th of April. So let's get started. The first thing you need to pull up is your timetable, like I have on the board here. I do hope you can see it. I'm going to talk you through Monday because we have very similar activities on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. So if you know what to do on Monday, you'll know what to do for the rest of the week. So, the first thing we have to do on Monday is to do some reading. Now, you don't have to choose to do them in this order, but I'm going to talk you through the activities in this order. So, reading first for 20 minutes approximately. It may take you a little bit longer depending on what activity you're doing on each day. Then we go into Times Table Rockstars. A new challenge has been set up for this week between the classes and between boys and girls. Then you go into Maths IC. Now I'm not going to show you how to access this because I've already shown you how to do that. If for some reason you don't know, go and watch last week's video and it shows you in great detail how to find the page and how to find the work on the particular website. Then we go through into spellings. Again, spelling should take you about 15 minutes. And then we go into a writing task. Now the writing task, I'll talk you through in a minute, but it is on a picture stimulus. Something that you've done before in class, so it should be something that's familiar with you. And then we go on to a lovely activity based around the NHS. And then of course, there's PE. Now altogether, that should take you in a day about 3 hours, 20 minutes. To do. So, let's firstly look at the reading task. Let me talk you through that one. I'll just pull it up, and this is something that you can find as well. It's all in the usual place on the school website. So, the reading task today is all about this particular book, A Sprinkle of Sorcery. Now, you don't have to buy the book because it is at the bit that we need. We only need pages 1 to 5, and so that bit that we need can be found on this website here. Now, if you can't follow this link, this link's also been put onto the overview sheet, which again you'll find in the folder, and click on that and it'll take you straight through to this book. Obviously, if you do like the book, you could get it out from the library, or perhaps you could buy it yourselves. But for this activity, you don't need to buy it. So let's go through. Everything you need to do this activity is on this document here. So go to the first activity. And the first activity is literally, we just want you to read and enjoy the book. Read the prologue, pages 1 to 5. That's the first activity. The second activity, again, is something that you're probably very familiar with because we have done similar things to this in class. It's all about checking the vocabulary, making sure that you understand the vocabulary that's being used within the text, and then coming up with similar words. So, again, the document, the blank document that you need is on the bottom of this sheet here, but this is an example so that you know exactly what to do. So you'll obviously have a blank one of this to complete, but here is one filled in. So we've got the word in the text, and the word we're looking at is bear. He couldn't bear to think that anyone was wealthier or more powerful than him. So we put the word in there, then we get the dictionary definition of that word, and we put it underneath. And then we get a thesaurus, and we come up with synonyms for the word bear. So we've got stand, tolerate, and endure. So already we have got 4 words that have a similar meaning. And then to help you remember it, we're suggesting you draw a picture, an icon, anything that helps you remember the meaning of the word. So this is bear, so we're thinking about an animal bear, and we've drawn that around the sentence. So you put it into a sentence and then you draw a picture around it. Don't worry if you haven't got a dictionary or a thesaurus at home. You can go online and use them. We've done that in class, so again, that's something very familiar for you. That's activity 2. Activity 3, text mark. The bit of the text that you need is included, and you're literally going to be read aloud, think aloud, like we've been doing in class. But really put your thoughts about clues for the character of the witch and the Lord. So that's your focus, looking for the witch and the Lord, and you're text marking for clues. And that will lead you in to the next activity, which you'll do on the following day. So it's activity 4, so that's going to be on Thursday. So response to reading. So using the text marking to help you complete the opinion scales. That's Thursday's task. Then we go on to the next task, task 5, which would be your last task, and again it's questions relating to pages 1 to 5. Now, and they're all the blank documents on the bottom. Remember, you don't have to do them in that, well, you do have to do them in that order, but you don't have to do them one a day. You could decide you want to do 2 one day, and on the next day, and then pick them up again the following days. How you do it is up to you, but by the end of the week you should have done all of the 5 activities. So that's your reading task. Let's go back to the timetable, because the timetable is the thing that helps me remember what you should be doing, so it would help you as well. Times table rock stars, you know how to access those. Maths IC, you know how to access that. So it's going into spellings now. So just pull the spellings up. Now again, the spellings here, this is the PowerPoint, a similar PowerPoint to the ones that we have used in class before, for you to get to know what the words are that we are going to be practicing this week. So this week it's word families based on common words, showing how words are related in form and meaning. And the word that we're looking at, the common word that we're looking at, is gram. So you have your list of spellings on the side here. You work your way through this PowerPoint, and then you do the activities that are on the timetable throughout the week, exactly as we do in class. So then, let's go back to the timetable now to see what our next activity is, and it's writing. So I'll just pull up the writing task, and again, everything you need is on here. Now I've done you an activity 1 a day. It's based all around this picture stimulus here. So activity 1, there's lots of questions based around this particular picture. Might be that you want to record your answers on a piece of paper, so that will then help you for the following days. The next activity, which could be done on Tuesday, is sentence challenge. I'm giving you some really boring sentences, and I want you to make them better. And make them better using all the grammatical techniques that we have shown you how to use in Year 6 and drawn your knowledge from Year 3 and 5 as well to help you to do this. And activity 3 is a grammar challenge. So I want you to take those sentences that you've created, and can you use an adverb or an adverbial phrase? Think about tramp, or think about where you would place it within the sentence, and which one creates the effect that you wanted to create on your reader. And this will help you for the last activity that we have to do. And then this takes you to the last activity. I anticipate this is going to take you over 2 days, and I would like you to finish off the story that I have started. So I've given you the start to the sentence, or start to the story rather. Now can you continue the story of the possums as they try to find a new home? So, top tip, remember to keep reading back your work, check that your spellings and punctuation are on point, and does it make sense? What could you do to improve it? Remember how we do it in class, do it at home. And then there is an extension activity there if you choose to do it. What would be really lovely is if you shared your finished story with your class teacher, and then possibly we could share it with the class on our class videos. So that's the writing challenge for the week. So then we're going to move on to the next activity, which is our NHS activity. For this, you need to pull up this page. Now, I've done it big so that hopefully you can see it, but the whole of your week, through Monday through to Friday, you are going to choose 5 challenges. Now, the whole point of this learning project is to find out more about the NHS. So we look at the history, we look at key people within the NHS, but we also look at the work that they do, and it gives us an opportunity to show appreciation for them as well. So we have 5 different categories. You can choose one from each category. Don't do any more because we're going to be doing this again next week, where you choose another one from each category. So you've got at least 5 choices in each category to choose from. You don't have to do them in this order. It's up to you. It's your home learning. You need to manage that. So that's the project that we set you. Let's go back to the timetable to see where we are. And then the last thing on the timetable is PE. Now I know lots of you are already doing the Joe Wicks workout. You've been telling me. We've been doing it in school as well every single day. So you can picture us doing it while you're doing it. And also, if you don't fancy doing that, I've put on the overview sheet an example of other activities that you could be doing. So, that's about it, Year 6. That's your home learning for week commencing the 27th of April. Now remember, if you do have any problems or any queries, please email your class teacher and we'll respond to you within 24 hours. So, take care, Shackleton, Wallace and Hawking, and enjoy your week.